Hello, my name is Pravin Nikam and I'm founder of SAMAVESH Action for Impact Foundation. India is a home to the world's largest youth population. But what if the world's largest youth population never got an opportunity to realize its full potential? While working in the states of Maharashtra and Jharkhand, we saw these four barriers that prevented young people to successfully transition from education to employability. Lack of legal documentation, due to which many students were unable to access their scholarships. First generation learners were unable to navigate careers due to limited career guidance. Students coming from historically marginalized communities had unequal access to higher education. And our students who are graduating lacked skills due to which they were unable to transition into employability. This is what we call education to employability gap. I personally relate to this struggle. My parents migrated from rural Maharashtra to an industrial town near Pune. I grew up in a workers' colony where I saw what it means not to have a legal document, a scholarship, and mentoring, and how it impacts a young person's future. It became personal when I met this young girl who was forced to leave school, not because she lacked potential, but she lacked opportunity. I also faced similar challenges in my journey, but I'm grateful to the mentors. For a young person like me coming from rural Maharashtra, growing up in a workers' colony, I was able to complete my law studies. I got a fully funded scholarship to do my master's at London School of Economics. And that's when I realized the power of democratization of opportunity. And so we founded Samavesh, a platform to democratize access to opportunity and education. Meet Samadhan, a first generation learner coming from a tier 3 city. Samadhan wanted to pursue higher education but had limited career opportunities in place. Meet Tanuja, a young person coming from a city in Pune. She wanted to pursue her career in development economics. She never got an opportunity, she had no mentors who could guide her. We work with young people like Tanuja and Samadhan who come from underserved communities, first generation learners, young people who are at risk of dropping out of education. At Samavesh, we work from graduation from poverty approach, where the focus is on creating access, enabling learning and opportunity, and then empowering through mobility. When I talk about access, I mean legally documenting undocumented students and then supporting them through untapped scholarships. I'm happy to share we have been supporting the most vulnerable students in collaboration with our government partners. The focus then shifts on academic handholding of our students. Let's not forget our students come from under-resourced schools and colleges. From reading, listening, writing, and helping them chalk out their career pathways, we work with them so that they can prepare for entrance exam after their graduation. And then we work with them to learn necessary skills so that they can confidently transition from education into employability. This is what opportunity looks like. Today, our students study in India's and world's premier universities on a fully funded scholarship. Many of them have graduated and they have transitioned into meaningful careers. They have become local role models in their communities. The work that we were able to do in Maharashtra and Jharkhand, we were able to support more than 1,000 students to access mentoring. 5,000 students were supported to access scholarship worth 13 crores, which covered their tuition and accommodation cost. 800 students were supported to get their legal documentation in place. I am very grateful to the national and state institutional partners for recognizing our work. I also want to acknowledge the support we have received from government department, CSR partners, incubators, and individual contributors who have enabled us to work at the grassroots. I am aware we can't do this alone. I request you all for your support. We aspire to support 400 students from historically marginalized communities to go through our undergraduate mentoring program so that they can transition into universities in India. We aspire to support 300 students through the industry readiness program so that they can confidently enter employability. And while doing this through community intervention, we also want to strengthen our systems and our team. For this, we need your support and guidance. Samadhan was able to clear his entrance, get into Gokhale Institute of Politics and Economics on a fully funded scholarship. He also ended up going to the Ashoka University as a Young India Fellow on a scholarship, and today he's a successful working professional. Tanuja was able to do her career as a development sector professional. She works as a non-profit leader enabling young people. I invite you all to join SAMAVESH Action for Impact Foundation to democratize access to opportunity and education.